Code red. Selected.
What's good, guys? It's your boy Code Red, and I am back with another one. So check it out, man. As we all know, Wong has been on a tear. The man has been having the time of his life torturing people, man. I know you guys seen it. It's all over the internet, all on social media. Justin is running through everybody in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Honestly, the man is sick. Like literally, mentally, he's sick, man. He's disturbed. He is having the best time just terrorizing folks. It's funny to me personally, but it seems to be getting a lot of people stirred up. It's this whole thing with the refund is taking place where people are wanting their money back because they're feeling like they're not getting the experience that they thought they were going to get. Now, with that, there's some things we're going to touch on because it leads me to a lot of other things that I actually want to talk about. But staying on the topic of Justin Wong and his spree of terror on the community, guys, he's a 7-time champion. What do you expect? And I know some of these people are casual players, and they don't know. Some people don't even know who Wong is, but I mean, outside of that, it's a fighting game. These are the things that's going to happen. Um, it is what it is. Personally, I would love to face Wong, man. I think it would be great. I think it would be an honor. And the fact of the matter is, man, I'm getting dogged on the game too. I'm learning the game and I'm getting dogged, but I'm learning too. And it's been fun. For me personally, I've been enjoying myself. I've ran into all kinds of players. I've ran into, really good players and I've ran into not so good players. But overall the experience has been great for me. So I ain't ran into no Wong yet. But what's funny is like thinking about the whole Wong situation leads me into a lot of what I want to discuss, honestly. And recently, we've been having issues with people complaining about matchmaking. Um, a lot of people are saying that they're starting their, especially on the PC, the pairing is pairing people up with higher ranked players or players that are really good. The matchmaking system is not connecting people with people that are on the same skill level as them. So this is contributing to a troubling experience for a lot of people. Now, for me personally, I'm gonna be honest. I can't even say that that's really been happening to me. For the most part, I've been paired with people that are on my level of play. I have not played with, of course, I've played with people that are good, but I have not played with anybody that's on like a Wong level, one of the gods of Marvel, or a Yikes level. I have not played anybody like that. But then again, I'm not playing on the PC, so I don't know if that's kind of different being on the PlayStation versus the PC. I don't know. But I know a lot of people are complaining about that. And I mean, it makes sense. I can understand people having gripes about that, not being able to really play people on your level and run into people like Wong all the time. I mean, yeah, it could lead to, some not fun, so fun experience. From what I understand, um, there's a cross, a lot of people were saying to do like it's a cross region option, which I have seen. But apparently that's not working properly. The issue is, and one of the bigger things that I see is, and honestly, I just noticed this myself because I did a review on the game itself, the collection. And by the way, I'll leave a link to that review in the description. But I did a review a couple of days ago, and I was giving the game praise, and I'm still giving the game praise. I think that it's well put together collection. I think they've done an excellent job. I am very impressed by everything. The presentation, the visuals, everything from top to bottom has been absolutely great. Um, but I did notice, and this was after the fact, there is no rollback. I mean, excuse me, there is no crossplay. It's crazy to think about, but like crossplay right now is like the equivalent of rollback. Like when it comes to a fighting game, that's a make or break. If people are going to play it, or people are going to really stick with certain things, like it's like the equivalent of a rollback situation where you just automatically assume that the fighting game is going to have rollback. It's kind of the same with fighting games when it comes to crossplay. You just automatically kind of assume that it will have crossplay. Sometimes that can affect things. When people find out that a game doesn't have crossplay, because then it becomes a situation where people got to decide what system they're going to play or purchase the game on. It's crazy how that completely slipped my mind, but that just goes to show how you just, or at least for me, I just automatically assume at this point we're doing crossplay. So to me, that was a huge miss, a big missed opportunity right there. To honestly just blend the community even more, because I know even like Justin, he's going on a tear, and he's now got to the point to where he's switching systems. I think last I checked, he got like number one ranked in like on the Nintendo Switch. So he's going from, like the PC to the PlayStation to the Steam. He's just bouncing around consoles and computers pretty much. And it's just an interesting thing to really think about, because this is probably more than likely the reason why people are running into people like Wong, because apparently, I guess the system is just like after a while, it's not being able to find or locate you someone. So it's just giving you anybody. And just so happen that leads to you running into that kind of player, which is Wong. So I can understand people's frustration with that. Especially if you new and you trying to learn the game and you getting beat down like that, I can get it. But I know that recently they have been talking, and they were talking about fixing that issue. What that means, I have absolutely no idea, and how they're going to make that work to where they're fixing the matchmaking system. But it definitely is an issue, and I think that where they're going wrong is that this is the game launched and it was a huge success out the gate. It still is huge. Like I'm playing the game, and me personally, I'm still getting matches and I'm enjoying everything about the game. And I know a lot of other people are enjoying it too. It's getting more praise than it is getting downs. So they did something right. But what's happening is that you are shrinking the playing pool by doing this. By, what's happening is you're not, by the matchmaking system being not as good, you're running into a situation to where people that are more casual, or don't really play fighting games, they just keep running into Wong, they're going to quit playing the game. um and then by the crossplay not being in there, that really has messed up a lot of stuff, because now you are just literally, if you're on PlayStation, you're focused strictly on players that are playing PlayStation. You're on the Switch, strictly players that are playing on the Switch, so on and so forth. And that is just, it's frustrating. It is frustrating. So with everything that's going on, I think that with the Wong situation, it's more than just Wong beating up on people. I think that there is an issue here, that an issue that needs to be addressed, because, and it ain't Wong's fault. He's just playing the game. Of course, I know he having a good time torturing people, but it's all in fun. You know what I mean? Like he's not doing this to be just hateful or evil. He's just doing it for strictly entertainment purposes. And in a lot of ways, I think that a lot of people, as of now, I think that people are starting to intentionally, and in hoping that they run into Wong, to get online and say the things they're saying. It's becoming kind of like a joke for everybody at this point. So it's not it's not that bad. But I do think with the Wong situation, we do need to look at this and say, okay, there is a problem, because these players are just running into high ranking players. So they're not getting the growing experience, I guess you could say. So I can get it. But I just want to touch on that quick, man, because it was quite interesting, and I just didn't want to focus on the Wong thing, but use that Wong thing as a way to connect certain other things, like why, with how it's affecting, matchmaking, and crossplay has a lot to do with it too. So what do you guys think though? Were you disappointed with the whole lack of crossplay thing? How has the experience been for you online, as far as when it comes to the matchmaking? Are you running into players like Wong? Um, what has it been like? For me, like I said, personally, I have not had these experiences. I really haven't. Like for the most part, I've been paired with people that are on my skill level. And for me, I'm learning the game. I've been somebody that has played Marvel vs. Capcom, all of them for the most part, and especially two, but I've never been someone to have like actually learned the game. So for me, this is me learning from bottom on up. You know what I'm saying? Um, so everything for me is just a learning experience with it, and I'm enjoying it. But I have not run into just no crazy players. Like I've run into some decent players and some good ones. But I have not run into no Wong. So I don't know if anybody has been in the get in the comment section. Let me know if you ran into anybody like that, or how has the matchmaking just been for you in general, guys. But again, I'm gonna leave that link in the description for my review that I did some days ago. Check it out if you get the time, guys. But hey, I enjoy you guys and I appreciate y'all taking the time to sit, chill, and listen to me talk, man. All right. You guys take care and Code Red.
Code Red.